So I'm discovering the settings on this thing. You hold down these two buttons here and you see the little tiny configuration icon will pop up. Let me see if I can fix my video so it's actually visible. Okay, you see the little gear that popped up? Man, my auto. So the little gear pops up. The first setting is for your LCD brightness. 3 is the brightest. Press the middle button to cycle through. The second setting's for mile per hour or kilometer per hour. 1 is for mile per hour. This next one, I believe this is an auto shut-off feature. You can set it in minutes, it appears. I don't know, I haven't vetted that one. This next setting is so that you don't have to kick it to get it going. You can start from a dead stop if this value is set to 1. If it's 0, you got to get it going first. Okay. Now this one's the one that tripped me out, and maybe it did, maybe it didn't, because I swear to God, the first time I rode this thing, it got stuck going full speed, and even if I hit the brakes, the brakes didn't work. But you know, I don't know, maybe a wire was pinched. I'm giving it the benefit of a doubt. It's only the benefit of the doubt. It's only been a day. But setting this one to 2 is cruise control. And it seems if you hold the throttle down for around 5 seconds, it will get you a little lock icon. So I'm going to turn it on before I turn it back off. I don't know what 6 is. It doesn't seem to do anything. So I'm going to go out of config mode. I've got the scooter propped up right now, so I can do this without going anywhere. As you can see, I didn't have to kick it. Now I'm going to hold this at full speed and watch this little icon come up. Lock icon. All right, it's just cruising now. So, I mean, if you're not as scary like me, I don't want to crash on the scooter. That'd be really lame. But if you give it any, it's supposed to click off, and it absolutely was not doing that for me. So I thought that maybe the cruise control was on, but that's definitely not what it was. I'm gonna go back into config mode, and I'm gonna turn that one off. I don't appreciate that. Okay, yeah, dumbass go flying into a car or something. Okay, so I believe I finally figured out the settings menu for a Hover One Dynamo that was produced October of 2021 and came with the version 2 LCD and controller. Another thing I'm noticing that seems like version 2 stuff is I don't have a twist. I got to slide down. So try to get it on video, but I slide this down, or up rather, I'm sorry, slide it up and it unlocks and it'll fold and then it locks into the rear fender. Now I've got some tape and a little bit of really thin pieces of plastic I wedged in here. I'm going to build this up at least one more time because the handlebars are pretty rickety. They kind of rock back and forth between accelerating and braking, and I don't like that. So what I plan on doing next is I'm going to splice in to the battery pack and probably put it on a switch so I can have 2 battery packs at the same voltage, isolated where they are not hooked in parallel but running independently, so that I can be able to at least double my range for about $50 and at the same time put a kill switch on it so I don't run into that scenario of not being able to stop again.